Well, I thought I'd look up something relatable, such as dating, only with the fat acceptance community. So, let's see.
Because how goddamn ridiculous. Fat folk.
I used to be 300 pounds. I'm way less now. I wouldn't date a fat person for the same reason. Recovering alcoholic wouldn't date an alcoholic. Well, yeah, true.
So truly on a
Like, since I've lost as much, so much weight, over like half my body weight from what I was. I couldn't date somebody who gorges on food or doesn't take care of themselves anymore. I just couldn't. I feel like it would set me back, so why would I want to do that, when I'm doing so well? So yeah, no, and not to mention, it's a preference. You don't have to date anybody you don't like. That's the way it is. It's just because you don't like yourself doesn't mean other people have to date you for that reason, to cheer you up, to make you feel better. Like, no, some people don't feel like dating you. They don't want to date you. Why are you forcing people to like you?
their level. Sometimes y'all surprise me. It's actually not really ridiculous at all. And it's not fat-phobic, but I know that you love to use that word for everything,
Ooh.
so... As somebody who's lost a lot of weight and I'm still losing weight, I completely agree with that person. I had to change my entire lifestyle and my relationship with food. And if I were to date somebody who still has a bad relationship with food like I used to, that's going to be a huge temptation for me.
Good girl.
All it's going to do is raise my chances of relapsing with my binge eating disorder. I'm not saying that I would never date somebody that's bigger, but I wouldn't date someone that's morbidly obese and eats 7,000 calories a day.
Yeah, really.
You kind of have to date somebody who shares a similar lifestyle to you. Otherwise, it's not really going to work. Which is what that person was saying, bringing up the alcoholics. If you are a recovering addict and you are sober, you're not going to date somebody that's drinking every night. That's just going to cause temptation.
Awesome person right here. Good girl.
It's not discrimination, it's not fat phobia, it's just being smart. There's nothing wrong with wanting to date somebody who has a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, oh my god, good girl.
Because
When he says he loves your body in an unconditional, loving, and judgment-free way instead of a fat fetish chubby chaser way, okay. I mean, I know that's a thing, but... Alright, get it, girl.
Que tú me tienes temblando de noche y de día. Tú me hiciste brujería. Me quieres mandar para tu...
What?
Que tú me tienes temblando de noche y de día. Tú me hiciste...
The ability to make any man question his entire sense of self-worth just by letting him think I think he'd date me. Okay.
One of my favorite things about being a fat person with a not fat person is when I lay on top of him, booty butt naked, my belly button creates a suction cup on his belly.
What?
And then when I get up, it goes...
Y'all, no, I can't. Sorry.
I see you typing, but don't bother sending. Here's my response. Seriously, just stop. For the love of God, just stop. You think it's cool, it's not. Just stop. Dude, I can't.
Alright, I know that this is meant to be sad, and yes, I get it. I do. But you're putting yourself out there, Jamie. You are. You're putting yourself out there like this. You have posted things that are very questionable and very not smart to put on the internet, okay? And I understand that makes you upset that people don't look at you the way you think you should be looked at. But I'm not going to finish the video, obviously, but they put this stuff on themselves, and I'm sorry, that's the way it is. I can't feel bad for people who do that to themselves. You can't.
When your preferences exclude an entire group of marginalized people, that's problematic.
Okay. How egocentric do you have to be that you think everybody needs to be attracted to you? Listen, your girl's a little thick. Do I think every guy's going to be attracted to that? Absolutely not. And they don't have to be. Preferences are not problematic. Excluding someone from dating you isn't harmful.
Finally, some good people out here. People doing fucking God's work, yes. Well, I don't mean to say like that. Just
Excluding someone from events or friendships or rights, that's harmful. Excluding someone from dating you is not harmful. I remember one time I was trying to shoot my shot with this fine black man, and he turned me down because he didn't really want to date white girls. That's okay. That's okay. It was his preference. He wasn't attracted to me. I've been turned down because I'm fat, because I'm white, because I'm tall, because I'm blonde, because I'm bisexual. All preferences that people didn't really have. Guess what? Preferences are okay. It's okay. I promise you.
Good girl. Good girl. Love her already. I don't know anything about her, so don't hate me if there's something else she's putting out there. Because I don't. I'm just looking at different videos here.
Today I started a diet because this shit...
So, I've seen a little bit of discussion around this video, and I've mostly seen people feeling bad for Quinlan because she clearly has some disordered thought patterns. But I honestly don't get it. Like, I don't feel bad for these people anymore. I just find it really...
Just like nobody feels bad for this community at all.
Upsetting that people tend to empathize with thin people who are clearly deathly afraid of becoming fat or having any feature that fat bodies have, rather than empathizing with fat people who naturally have roles without contorting their body in a weird way, and thinking about how it might affect their psyche to see someone literally gag on the internet.
That's the way she wants her body. Just like this is the way you want your body. That's the way she has it. She can do that. I'm sorry that triggered you. I am so sorry.